Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. My name is Stay Laughing. You guys are tuned into Horde Marines on Instagram, soon to be on YouTube. I will download this video and upload it on that website in just a bit. Wanted to bring you guys a quick update. Today's Tuesday, the 28th, I think. 25th, 26th. I'm not losing a little bit track of days here. But I just got done putting in some work here in the garden. Cleaned up all this trail, took out all the extra excess leaves, and I had to reassess what needed to get replanted and what needed to get actually transplanted. That's the biggest thing right here. Some of the mint, I have been taking mint out of this garden and I've been planting them on the side of the house. So that's why this is chocolate mint here and this is peppermint. The peppermint plant seems to be pulling back just a bit, if you guys can check that out. As I said, I've been transplanting a lot of mint to the other side of the garden. If you guys take a look, this is one of my favorite plants here. This is our jasmine. All the flowers have been pollinated and they have, well, they kind of fell off. That needs to get moved to a different area of the garden. But what I wanted to showcase today is down here. You guys take a look. You guys can, man, it's really soggy right here. All these, 1, 2, actually, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness, yes, look. These 10 specifically, these are our dragon fruit. We ordered these cuttings off of eBay, and we were lucky enough to have them start regrowing. Cactus, it's a cactus plant, and if you guys haven't had dragon fruit before, it is insane with antioxidants and vitamin C. Let me get back up in here if I can. This is under my nursery actually, so do I got anything growing down there? No, okay, good. Let's move our mint out of the way. This is sweet mint, by the way. This sweet mint has really taken off. I'm really happy with the results. But along this trail here, I got a lot of aloe vera. This is all aloe vera, basically from the same mother plant. You guys see the mother plant back there. This big stalk right here, you guys see that? That's ginger. I had taken a piece of ginger root. You can actually see part of the ginger coming out of the ground. Can I zoom in? There we go. Ginger growing back there. But what I wanted to showcase today was our dragon fruit. Pitaya, if a lot of people know it by that name. When I got these pieces, they were just a single leaf. And as you guys can see, some of them have really grown. 1, 2, 3, 4 sprouts on this. I might have to move this up and plant some, maybe add some kind of basin to that so it stands straight up. But this is about 4 to 5 months. I ordered them all at the same time. It is a cactus, but the spines are not, they don't hurt, they don't stick, they're not prickly. They're actually quite soft. Man, I really gotta, I'm worried about this now. I'm trying to hold this phone and get this. There we go. There we go. Perfect. I do have the different varieties of pitaya. These thinner plants are the yellow fruit that they call. Yellow fruit with the white inside. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow pitayas growing. And if you notice, I got a couple of these big ones. These are the purple outside with the purple inside. Those are called graffiti art, if I'm not mistaken. And the one plant that we have in the pink tub is the pink fruit with the pink inside. Let me go back over there. Now I am worried that during the winter it might get too cold out here. So what I might have to do is probably create a covering for this nursery. but I really wanted to showcase the growth. After I took out a lot of the grass, I found that some random tomato plant was growing here. You guys can see a lot of the aloe vera has a bunch of, you know, mini dikes growing off of it. I'm extremely happy. This is all oregano, or all oregano. My thyme has not been doing so good. It's actually drawn back a little bit. But you guys can see my ginger root really taking off. And it's really just as simple as putting the shit in the ground. I haven't done much more than that. Look that's the name of it. Physical graffiti. That's the name I was thinking of. This is going to be one of my favorite plants that I have out here in the garden. I really have to say, all these pitaya that are growing, I am extremely happy with the results. Hey, Fit Jiu-Jitsu Mama, thank you for stopping by in the chat and giving me a wave. I really appreciate it. I wanted to showcase some of these. Well, of course, the aloe vera is taken off like a weed. But this is really where it's at. I mean, this stalk alone has really taken off. It looks like this is one leaf. And as you can tell right here, there's a second leaf going to grow. So these work whereas they grow vertically. You're supposed to grow them vertically. Once they start growing vertically, you put a sturdy backing for them to put the weight on. Otherwise, they're going to grow on the ground and they're going to become susceptible to bugs and disease. We don't want that. That's why I need to take these out from the nursery, and I need to maybe add a backing to them, maybe a big stick or a possible 2x4. Now, what I've seen online is people put them on a 4x4, and they put one plant on each side of the 4x4, and all you do is you just tie it to the 4x4 and allow it to grow straight up. These two here, these three, they are called soul kitchen pitaya, which means that they are the bright pink on the outside of the fruit, and on the inside is the white with the little black seeds. Oh, let me get up in here. Look at this. This is so delicate. I mean, like I said, we ordered these from eBay, and they came, within a week. We wrote to the person who was going to send them, and they were generous enough to give us, a couple tips on how to grow them. What I did was I used a toilet paper roll and I encased it in dirt so that it was able to get more stable and more sturdy. From that, I put the toilet paper roll in its own casing here. But this one is growing the slowest, I'd have to say. I might want to move this one up to the front of the sun just so that it gets a little bit more of that beautiful nutrients. Is this another random tomato plant? I don't know where some of these plants are coming from. But it is, these aloe vera are taking off. I might have to replant. Actually, not replant. I might have to retransplant some of these. And what I could do is these little pieces here, put them in their own individual pot so that we can get more and more growing. But today is all about the pitaya, the dragon fruit, aka dragon fruit. And like I said, my most treasured of all these. There's a little root system growing right here. Can you see that? This is proof that it's supposed to grow on its side, but we're not gonna have that. This is the bright pink on the inside. I'm really excited to see if these are gonna fruit anytime. But from what I understand, these are gonna take about 2 to 3 years before we actually see any flowers. Oh, wow, this is really taking off here. This used to be probably one of the smallest. This has not taken off on this side here. But as we can tell here, it's doubled in size. It's amazing. I might have to, like I said, move these out to a little bit more further in the sun And they're sturdy too. Like I kind of move this a little bit and they're really in there. What I can do for anybody, if you're interested, if Fit Jiu-Jitsu Mama, if you'd like, what I can do is when these get long enough, cut a piece off for you and send it in the mail. They will ship just fine. You'll get it. And just as I did this one, encase it in dirt, take the dirt, put it in its own individual case. Oh my goodness, look at, I was worried. There's one that was getting eaten alive. See, this is what happens. See those holes? I was worried this one wasn't gonna make it. But from what I can tell, we got one leaf here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a baby 6th leaf growing up on top. This is the yellow on yellow. This is the yellow pitaya, which is the exquisitely sweet. From what I understand, this is the sweetest variety of pitaya, dragon fruit. And I was worried, you know. I have my own, you know, pesticides and my own herbicides that I use. They are basically GMO free. They not harsh chemicals. And you can tell by not using harsher chemicals, you know, the bugs are still going to get at whatever they want to get at. But what, for instance, if you want to choose one, that's completely fine. But this is it. I'm extremely excited. You're freaking right. The hungry caterpillars. As a matter of fact, let me showcase you. And let me tell you, all right, under our nursery, that's where we got all of our pitaya. But look at our poor parsley. I mean, can you even call this parsley anymore? It's just sticks. Poor things. But they're all over. I wanted to show you, yeah. So they ate all this, they moved on. If you want to check out over here, this is literally the first chrysalis that I've seen in our garden. Can you see that? Guess what that is? Am I too close? That's right. That's a cocoon, chrysalis form of these caterpillar. First one that I've seen in our garden, and it looks like it's still fresh. It's still green, so it probably barely started to encase itself either yesterday or today. Once they get a little bit browner color, I'm not gonna touch it. It's really dangly. I feel like it's so sensitive. But yeah, that's the first cocoon in our garden that we've noticed. If you take a look over here, cucumbers. I basically took a cucumber, cut it in half, and threw it, the whole thing, right in the garden. And I mixed just dirt over it. And it seems to have been taken off. Cucumber. I believe these are raspberries right here. Same exact idea. Whatever raspberries were going bad in the garden, took them in there, covered them up with I took them about a 1/2 inch deep. Same thing with these. You can still kind of see it's not really covered. And look at this. A little chubby, huh? Little chubby wubbies. And we got that other one growing there. These are our squash side. Turn the corner. We got our chilies and our tomatoes on this far side here. The tomatoes have gotten so big, they outgrew the trellis that we had. So what ended up happening is that they grew and they freaking fell over. So most of our tomato plants, they're taller, but they just fell over. Let's showcase quickly our pumpkin. We got a second pumpkin growing here. What I did was I put him in a basket and I tied the basket up to the fence post. so that all the weight of the pumpkin would be handled up here just fine. This chili, just the other day, was fully green. I think, how long would you say that's going to be on there? About another day, and then we're going to take that off, right? One more day, snip that off. Raspberries, okay, tomatoes on this side. Pumpkin. One of our other pumpkin that we had here, it had gotten kind of eaten. It had gotten eaten from the inside out by a couple bugs. So I basically, like I said, cut that in half, and I threw that whole pumpkin, one half here, covered it with dirt, and it looks like this is taken off beautifully. As you guys know, this is where our old sunflowers were, right? The old sunflower stock. This is where they were, and already we got fresh sunflowers coming out. One, two, there's another one here. Sunflowers coming up in the sunflower patch. All the quail eggs and quail poop that is not being used, or, you know, I just recycle it back into the dirt. Transplanted one of the aloe vera from over there on the other side here today. These had just sprung up. I think these were part of the sunflower packet seeds that we got, and they came up just at a random. This is sweet plant. You guys ever heard this sweet leaf? It's really one of those tropical plants that doesn't grow that well, but apparently it grows well here. And this is one of my most near and dear pepper plants to my heart, but still no signs of fruiting. The Carolina Reaper is grown till about 3 feet tall, I would say. But still no fruit. I'm still waiting. I want to taste one of these things so bad. I hear the Carolina Reaper is literally the hottest pepper on the planet, which is why we chose that plant. It's growing just fine. Cantaloupe, same idea with all the other fruits that I've laid out. I took our old rinds from a cantaloupe that we bought from the supermarket. Took all the seeds, put them directly into the ground, and these have taken off. This half is the cantaloupe, and these ones over here, we got an Asian melon from one of our Asian markets here. What's up?
Just came out here. I can breathe better out here.
Asian melon, same idea. Just took out the seeds, put them in there, and amazingly they've sprung up. Fennel, another pepper plant. This is jalapeno plant. Cilantro. This is the cilantro stock that we got. Really thick plant. It's going to seed now. Look at this. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right? They're everywhere. Cilantro is growing, and in this thing right here, this is a very special project that I got started. We took cherry seeds and I filled them up about a ½ inch down.
And I helped Daddy.
And you helped me with the cherry seeds, didn't you? Yes. Hopefully something comes of this. I'm still waiting to see. Waiting to see if anything grows out of this. Onions, green onions. If you ever use green onion, okay, and you don't cut that little bit of root, right? Just this little bit of part right here. You can actually put that back into the ground and it grows right back into this. Let me take out this weed out of here. We don't want weeds in our garden. Fuck out of here. Yeah, so we got our green onion stock that we've been growing basically just from leftovers in the garden, from the kitchen. And that's exactly what we do. Now this is gonna get used in the kitchen now. Green onion on this side. Lots to talk about in the garden. I did a lot of work today. I cleared out all of the extra growth in this pen, in this box, and over there. Oh, look at, here it is. This is what our caterpillars are gonna grow into. That is the black swallowtail. I know, try to put your hand out so he lands on you. Get out of the way.
That's what I said. Try to tell you down the A.
I can't follow him fast enough. But they obviously love this. They love this garden. Come on, land, so we can get a good shot of you, buddy.
Look at a lamb with guys chasing you. It's like butterfly hunters.
There he is, right there. Come on. And over the fence he goes. I think he's back. Tomorrow's project is going to be this box here. I have my work cut out for me. I'm going to have to harvest all the radishes. I'm going to have to harvest all the carrots. This is just out of control now. And of course our lettuces. A lot of our lettuce has gone to seed, which is going to be good for us. We can harvest some of these seeds and replant them in the garden once I refresh all that. But today's work, most especially, was under this section here, as I explained. I cleared out all of the grass, all of the weeds, and I made sure that everything was cleared out. And come to find out that our pitaya was looking as lovely as possible. Oh man, I'm extremely happy to see the results. Let's go on over here and check out some of these quail. Strawberries. Strawberry.
I can see that.
Just in the matter of me starting this stream, we've already had 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs laid. And shout out hatching time. We appreciate you guys. As always, this cage is the best in the business. Oh my goodness, these eggs are so beautiful. They're big too, yeah. I don't know, let me see, this looks a little blue to me, doesn't it?
I'm scared to go in the ocean.
Looks a little blue.
I should only go with an adult.
Oh, such beautiful quail. We are extremely happy. They are 7 weeks as of today. The oldest and first hatched are... 7 weeks as of today, the oldest of our quail. In 3 weeks, when they turn 10 weeks old, they will be fully grown, and we will take weight. We'll weigh them. We will figure out which males, which females are going to get harvested and put into the fryer, and which are going to be part of our breeding program. So 3 more weeks, and it looks like our biggest birds are, of course, going to be our jumbos.
I feel better now.
Such beautiful birds. I love them so much.
You doing a special cameo of one of them, babe?
So yes, once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Quick update on just how the garden is looking, what's growing. This is our nursery up here. Sage, one of our sage plants. Pineapple sage, to be specific. That smells so good. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Kill it.
Spider. I don't know what that
That's
is.
not a spider.
What is it? I'll kill it.
Once again, yeah, my name is Stay Laughing. This is Horde Marines, coming to you guys live on Instagram. As always, you guys have a good day. Hope you're watching this stream with a smile on your face and a laugh in your heart. To the next one. Let's see if anyone's gonna lay an egg before we before we sign out.
Hi.
It's like every time. Yeah, that's my sage,
Bye.
pineapple sage.
Bye.
It was pineapple foot.
Yeah. This is Virginia, and I'll tell you, Virginia is not the state for that. I hate this place. You guys be blessed. When these grow out, let's say, I will get with you, and you can DM me if you'd like for me to send you some of these. Till then, you guys be blessed. I love you, and always
Panda.
peace.